Welcome to another episode of Fort Riley, the podcast. In honor of the many contributions by members of more than 574 federally recognized tribes, the Department of Defense celebrates November as National American Indian Heritage Month. More than 14,000 Native Americans are currently serving in the United States military, according to the Defense Manpower Data Center. They make up only 1.1% of the total force, yet the percent of their people who have served is higher than any other ethnic group in the United States, according to a report from Ben Nighthorse Campbell, a former U.S. Senator. And 29 Native Americans have been awarded the Medal of Honor. Of those, 25 were awarded to Army soldiers. Throughout our nation's history, the contributions of Native Americans to our national defense have been significant. During the Revolutionary War that birthed our country, Native American Indians served as auxiliary troops and scouts. During World War I, almost 12,000 Native Americans served. In World War II, it was the Native Americans with their languages who ensured that the enemy was baffled and allowed our messages to be transmitted without compromise, defeating the efforts of enemy codebreakers. Native Americans saw combat in Korea, Vietnam, and in every military operation since. One Native American member of the 1st Infantry Division was Charles Norman Shea. Shea served as a combat medic during World War II, and early in his military service, he tells of what his unit was training for.
Well, it slowly became evident what we were training for. We knew that it was eventually going to be a invasion of Normandy, northern France. Of course, we didn't know where, and being a private, I had no information about technical or tactical things that were going on in the division. But it was common knowledge that we were training for the eventual landing in Normandy, France.
Shea would go on to serve during the Battle of the Hurtgen Forest, and he would spend time as a prisoner of war in Stalag 6G after being captured by the Germans. You can find Shea's full story in the Library of Congress under the Veterans History Project. There are many stories of 1st Infantry Division soldiers preserved in the library's digital archives, available at loc.gov. To Shea and the members of 574-plus tribes of the United States, thank you for your service, and thank you for listening to this episode of Fort Riley, the podcast.